Channel 5 News reported that Mayor from Matamoros, Leticia Salazar, asked the residents to stay off the street while the violence erupted throughout the city. Channel 4 News reported that 2 innocent civilians were wounded in another part of the city. All of this violence brought the city of Matamoros to a standstill. I'll be speaking today on firefights and blockades. I'm Gracie Tijerina, and I live in Brownsville, Texas. You see the city of Matamoros and Reynosa. Reynosa is about an hour away from Matamoros. I live about 1.7 miles away from the Veterans Bridge, about 4 minutes away from the Veterans Bridge that goes into Matamoros. All this kind of violence and all this news is daily reported on Canal 48 Noticias en Español, which is Channel 48 News in Spanish. This is the drug cartel, 2 of the main ones that are in the border of South Texas. Los Zetas, primarily formed by Gulf Cartel that left Gulf Cartel, and then the Cartel del Golfo, which is the Gulf Cartel. 90% of the cocaine that enters into the United States is transferred into Mexico. Its main suppliers of marijuana and methamphetamines in the US. Right here, you see the green part. The green part is El Golfo, Gulf Cartel. See the red one? The red one is the Zetas, which is a bigger group. And both these groups are always fighting to take the military away from their territory and fighting within themselves. The statistics that I got from CNN and Human Rights Watch is that 60 million people have been killed from 2006 to 2012. In Mexico, national crime statistics show no significant decline in this stopping or numbers going down. The Mexican drug cartel takes between 19 million to 25 million annually from US drug sales. And Mexico and the United States continue to assert that they are waging against the war, providing, but it's not diminishing. It's really getting worse. Weapons. Bloody wars, drug cartel, and gunmen make multiple assaults on Mexican soldiers to take away the rifles, and innocent people are reportedly on a different site, and killing innocent people reported as by different sites. Here you have the weapons, and these are teenagers, poor teenagers that are asked by the drug cartel to commit murders for $40 a day. $40 is what costs for them to go to school daily. Here you have, there you say, no other state produces more guns seized by police in brutal Mexico than the war in Texas. In the Lone Star State, no other city has more guns than Texas. Nearly 7% of guns recovered from Mexican criminal activity from 2007 to 2011 are traced by the US government originated sales in the United States. The United States and Mexico have been trying to stop the war of violence and drugs, mostly through informative exchanges. Mexican troops were sent in 2006, and American dollars of aid has gone into Mexico, but none of this has helped stop the war in Mexico, or the war cartel. We talked about the weapons. These are some killings. Zapata from Brownsville, a priest, Antonio, and 2 missionaries that were killed. What is the solution? There is none. It hasn't worked. So what I want you to persuade in learning that there's no protection for these innocent people. But there's shelters. There's shelters for